Hello everyone, this is Adam with AEW Maine Treasure Ventures. We're back out for day 4 of Swan Lake State Park. So let's get ready. We're going to put in maximum effort again today. Swan Lake State Park is nestled on scenic Swan Lake in Swanville, Maine. It's roughly a 15-minute drive from Belfast, a 30-minute drive from Bangor. Visitors can enjoy a swimming area with a lifeguard that's typically always there and posted when they're not. Not only can you go there to swim, they also have picnic sites with grills. They offer some great walking trails, a playground for the kids, volleyball, and horseshoe. Swan Lake State Park also has restrooms and changing facilities right on site. Another cool benefit that they offer is you can rent kayaks and paddle boats. Along with, if you have a large group or a gathering, they have a covered shelter that you can rent for a private gathering. Now, today's video will be a little different from the normal underwater metal detecting. I'm going to clean up as many of the sticks, logs, branches, twigs, along with anything else that I can eyeball on the bottom of the lake that shouldn't be there. By clearing out as many of the sticks, logs, branches, twigs, it makes it safer for the swimmers and hopefully less injuries that the staff needs to deal with. I do have full permission to do this from the park. Please do not do anything that you see me doing in this video unless you get written permission first from the park. And this goes for any state park. Now, surface trash is fine to pick up and throw away. Things like wrappers, foil, paper products, plastics, cigarette butts, anything that has been thrown on the ground that should not be there, it's fine to pick up and dispose of properly. It's not too bad. No more in the swimming area. This is one of the weirdest and coolest fish to see underwater. It's a catfish. More specifically, it's called the Bullhead Hornpout, or some people call them mudcats. It lives at the bottom of lakes and ponds in slow-moving streams. They typically feed at night by vacuuming up things like worms, fish eggs, insects, leeches, plants, crustaceans, frogs. Pretty much you name it, if it fits in their mouth, they will eat it. Adult Bullhead Hornpout have very few predators thanks to 3 venomous spines that are on their pectoral and dorsal fins. When deployed, the spines can do some serious damage. As any angler who treats the hornpout nonchalant can tell you. This day I had 2 large bullheads follow me around and about 300 of their baby bullheads. I'll show them off in a future video coming up. Another really interesting fact about bullhead hornpouts, they can breathe through their skin. One of the other really interesting facts, they are amazing parents. They will watch over their young and protect them with any means necessary. Do you know what the most littered item is? I'll tell you, it's cigarette butts. They are far and away the most littered item in the world. More than 4.5 trillion cigarette butts are littered every year. Unfortunately, like every lake or pond that I go to, I find a ton of cigarette butts in the water. Knowing that a single cigarette butt can pollute up to 500 liters of water, the repercussions of this type of waste on a global scale on our water resources are catastrophic. Cigarette butts leach organic chemicals and heavy metals into the environment that are toxic for fresh and saltwater fish. Some of the toxic compounds that can be found in cigarette butts include formaldehyde, nicotine, arsenic, lead, copper, chromium, and cadmium. Not only do these poisons and toxic compounds have negative impacts with the aquatic environment, but also for humans. These lingering toxins like arsenic, which is also used in rat poisoning. Lead is a poison that can affect the brain development of children, not to mention all the other toxins that are bad for humans to consume in our drinking water. When cigarette butts are improperly disposed of, like on a street corner or out a car window, they slowly leach toxins into our natural system, presenting a serious threat to us and our environment. It's really sad that a lot of people do not care if they litter or not. Life has existed for hundreds of millions of years. Humans have been part of that for such a small, minute period of time on this planet. However, in that small amount of time, we have had the most negative impact, from waste, trash, to war, overpopulation, to an extinction of complete species. We act like we are the only thing that matters. I can see in the next 50 to 100 years, it's going to be a million times worse. The waterways, from fresh to salt waters, are being affected so badly that a huge mass extinction will be next. Saltwater, for example, are more and more acidic every year. It's the highest it's ever been in history right now. If it continues, in 50 years, most of the animals that live in the oceans will be killed off because they cannot survive in certain acidification. The ecosystem will be torn apart. Unfortunately, humans are fully to blame for that. Many things need to be changed now in order to start to reverse the increase of pH level. This has also increased in fresh water over the last 50 years. So the next time you go for a walk or you go hang out on a beach, try to clean up some trash. Try to help pick up something that somebody else has left behind. If each and every one of us did this, it could have a huge positive impact in the world. All living things would thank you. Now, getting back to Swan Lake State Park. Ideally, if you live close or if you visit regularly, the best option is an annual pass. It's an amazing place to put down your electronics, spend time with the family, and do stuff outdoor. I'll put a description and a breakdown of the 2022 day and annual passation. Here's our first find of the day, a sharp piece of a can top. The next find while picking up sticks was this action figure toy. I'm not sure what this action figure is from. Unfortunately, they don't make them like they used to. This was a cool find. Found some sunglasses. Alright, so today at Swan Lake State Park, all I did was pick up logs and sticks and tree limbs under the water. I didn't do any metal detecting. I did get these just by seeing them while I was underwater. If you like what you've seen in this video, click the subscribe button. If you're already subscribed, awesome job, Treasure Fam. I appreciate the support. Love ya. See you on the next video. AEW out.